Hi. 1 second. Okay, I nearly face planted into my desk. How have things been, Muffin? I don't think I saw you streaming today. I didn't see the notification. How are things? I have to double check my my email settings because I don't think I saw notification. Good. Oh. Error, please use a keyframe, something, something. Okay. Is it working now? Or, let's try. Is YouTube fixed now? Come on. Why are the settings weird? H.264. Streaming. Yeah. Ooh, nice. H.264. Oh, I need to change it to H.265. Okay, H.265, start. Settings, on stream. Are you fixed, YouTube? No, you're not. Okay, let me switch back to H.264 here. It seems to be something else. Okay. Okay, there, finally. YouTube's... I think it's fixed. So how's progress? Oh, of course, that's what I forget. Body. Go. 5, 4. Yep. So we are dropping that over here. M2, M2. I'm just very quickly finishing my dinner. Down. Okay. Let's. Hmm. Your design for the KC. What? You have. Oh no, I don't think I would have a cat. Probably some sort of stray. That's the only situation in which I could see myself getting a cat. It would be like a rescue or a stray, whatever. Whatever occurs to me. Your design of KCCs will so long as the towers are in order to simplify the connection between the created at the uh, 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 such that the connection between can be distance from Paris to the straight line. 500 kilometers. That makes sense. About 80, about 80, so could stretch to about 80, so long, depending on the landscape. What dog? Like, though I do have an idea for a dog breed. What dog breed would you get if you could get a dog? But you were previously that then. I think action depends. The idea being that you create so that you made them all this parting the towers together to do that. Your meeting with Tommy. Mm, uh, uh, I'm meeting with Takami and oh, disabuse you of idea. For all that, your plan can't say, so the occasional, cart, designed to carry large amounts of weight. The logistics of carrying the uh there's the can just the 10 column to connect uh, the compound, connect the portal core. Okay, let's just say that there's two here. One, two, so one, two. If I make it a third, we do 6. Trying the 6 columns to connect the mortal quartz to the. Oh wait, that's right. I said that the power is actually from right the outskirts to. Yeah, 4 makes sense. Especially if I shrink it slightly. Yep, 6. 12. Mm, 6 to the sorry, to Randolph would be God. Uh, uh, would be an immense under. The columns need to be off order to be the correct. And there, just the column wrong. Okay, good night. column. Just the two columns. Sent out to form the connection to the immortal. Took a great deal of effort. Okay. Do I? God, sometimes this thing is being a pain in my ass. Go to bringing everything. Distant. Oh yeah, I forgot. Table. Okay. Um. Um. Hmm. Um. um. um, hmm. Unlike your manual, um, instead, given that the towers, um, 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 uh, uh, um, 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 hmm, but, hmm, but, mm, but with, their help, you are able to figure, um, 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 lend, or copy. Um, 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 Hmm. Sorry. You can find the paths. They can find the you can find find the code for the on the top. As of Subversion 6, pre-release 6, and the full and the migration to a pure HTML, CSS, Java, HTML/Java, CSS/JavaScript. That previous versions can be run and downloaded. They can be downloaded and run locally. You can find them on the GitHub. Yeah. Yeah. Re-release. Just download the download and unzip the version you are looking and run the and open the moc.html in your browser. Hmm. Uh. Um. Uh. While all of this structure is necessary for long-term stability, you can create something able to you think so you so actually, do you come up with a solution? Um, um, uh, mm, um, um, magical knowledge. Uh, um, 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 still, with their help, you are able to put together maps a little more viable. Um, based somewhat off of beyond internet, you are able to create something that can maintain the connection, at least for a while. It will be tough, to run the link, say to transport one end of the link to the other in less than in impossibly without the thankfully the the Tsubasa will be able to manage the run while still the um uh, while still keeping up the on the it would um 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 hmm. Yeah. Um, 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 shall hmm, hmm. And it is about twice that distance between Wuhan. Um, 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 mm, um, um, Tanto. Tanto. Um, um, and that's not mentioning the expansion. You don't even want to think about that one with connecting um, the two capitals. Third question of how to create it is um, hmm, um, um, hmm, hmm. Um, um, actually, friends. And the key remains in the hmm, Um, uh, 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 you had originally considered um, modify the design of stuff. The actual magical part was contained to a single component, one that could be uh, hmm, uh, uh, one that could um forming a cap for an otherwise mundane tower that could be built up for. Hmm. Um, but Takami, shares an interesting story, and that gives both you and Hokuto an idea on how to change. A bit that we built up, or hey Zed, how you doing? YouTube is looking slightly more stable today. I've reverted back to H.265. But H.264, not H.265. So hopefully it remains stable. How are things with you? Ooh. Sounds like fun. Nice, nice. Transported from nearby or generally more easily. Oh. You but Pablo, while isn't the best mage in the clan, that same aptitude allows you to get a good sense on the limitations of the other people involved who were are working with you. Start unfortunately, the level of complexity involved in something would be. So, what kind of game are you looking to make? Nice, nice. working with him, you start to you start to work on simplifying and breaking up the other people you could draw on for simplify and break up the on in such a way that it might said in a way that you think would allow for your clansmen to use that new technique you develop with with Kata in order to produce. No, I don't really care for any of the Avatar movies. Like, there's some interesting tech stuff in there, but overall, I don't find the plots particularly interesting. No, I never started Stranger Things. It never was particularly available for me, so. This. You should what latest design. He pauses. Yeah, unfortunately, I do not have a sponsorship from them, and PIA is PIA, which I'm stuck with right now because of my. I bought into the 3-year contract because it's cheaper that way, but not really happy with their service. was looking maybe uh um let me do me you watch best his aptitude is still decent and people other people the other people. Works to he shapes the magic within himself shape trying to uh, Did he at least buy? Oh, that's it. Honestly, given how hard it is to stand my models up, I think you might have won there. Tell him to buy you a high-grade RX then. As you watch it, replicate some of the forms that you. Nice. That you lay out on the but it slowly starts. Looks like Quant 00. I just finished it a little while ago. I've got 6 now, but I think that's... No, I've got 5 now, but I think that's where I'm stopping. I've got enough models. Looks like... Oh, you got it. It looks like you... Maybe... Okay, I'm trying to remember all of them. Right, I've got Quant 00, I've got the Jetfighter one. I've got the purple one from Witch from Mercury. I think I've got the big gun one that's also from Witch from Mercury. Gundam Witch from Mercury models. Yeah, I've also got I think it's Schwarzvet. At least that's what that's what I think it is. No, I haven't watched any of them. I just like the models because it's fun to build them. And Ariel, that's the big gun one that I have. I have Ariel. Or is it Ariel rebuild? I think it's just Ariel. And then I have the one that looks like a spaceship. Okay, not the actual Gundam spaceships. I didn't realize there were those. Those actually seem more interesting than the normal Gundams. Like a fighter-looking one. I'll have to go looking for it at some point, like the correct one. It does look nice, though I wouldn't know where to find the kit for it. Maybe. I'll have to. Some. That's everything. That's everything then. To put all the towers. I'll find some people to start putting in the new year. To cut also. He settles down in a chair. Clearly exhausted, trying to keep things stable. Not that long. Yeah, winter. The rainy season. Come on. From working his magic for several hours. You scoot your chair over. Good. How have he pretty good. Things have been going well with yeah. He blushes and pushes you, but he's still your little hand isn't able to escape your work before young Jim feels the aren't getting away that easily. He growls. He stares at you and at the other door into the house. You Not getting way happy. Um, he bolts, but you throw yourself through the space. Stopping him away from the door frame. Even as he tries to worm out of your or at least put please get his hands somewhere where he can tickle it. But with Flash, he tried. So he, yeah, so he manages the flashlight. He manages to barely get out. Get away from you. Out through and out as the end up onto the rafter. It's several hours of chasing your brother later. That you hear, that you find out that he and Xiang are apparently working on a new project together, and inspired by some of the potions you have been lately, looking find good. So trying to find similar. Looking to ways to expand the production of reagents in the golden world to actually meet level of demand that the Kiriko are looking. Their techniques are likely to need or more magical plant than you currently use, and finding some using uh, enough enough of them will be quite some of what they want to do will greatly benefit from a much larger supply of magical plants than you currently have. You consider for a moment whether is worth telling. Say whether it is a good idea to tell brother about the likely increased magical density on the outskirts in the that mm. Would make their cultivation project easier, though those lands are quite dangerous. You aren't sure if it's a good idea to even plant that is mine, at least for sorry for the flashbang. Level of fly are hoping for in the long about Post reply. Oh, I'm gonna go get some liquids. Gonna be right back. Okay, so backwards. Headset backwards. Okay, now. So I did some bug fixing yesterday. Earlier today for the roller. There were a couple of things that I think I fixed that I need to load. But I think it's working. Like, I did some tests with the 04 one and it looks to be good. So I'm going to start work on the next couple of chapters. My backlog's gotten too small again. So we're going to try and get to... We're going to try at least get a chapter done this week, and then we're going to... If there are no issues then with this, I will consider it a success. Oh yeah, I need to set this to... And we will release pre-release 6. I'm fairly certain that's the one for the end of 35. Actually, let me read through all of the chapters that I haven't posted yet. I'm refamiliarized with those. Uh, um, hmm. 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 Radio. The mm, mm, um Hmm. Hmm. Oh yeah, that's why it was big. First thing up. I hope you have already managed to your PhD. By the time you get better, to hear that. Medic send me that. New lines of research and thicker. It says copy more. So what date was this? This was 11th September. This is November. So this is only about 2 months later. Continue. Oh, actually. So this is 11. So this is 11th September. That was November. Be 12. 26th March. So March to September is 6 months. Uh, 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 with the first, deadline, of the, checks for the lock-in league complete. Um, uh, mm, hmm. Mm, um, the expand down. Uh, with the Jeff's delivery for the mm, the check's delivery for the for the lock-in, for complete. Um, uh, 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 things slowed down a little. Um, Lothario, and the ISAPs delivered to the local administration. Things slowed down a little on sorry, at the location. While while the first units were while the ISAPs always more focus was put into building out the final for all that the jets Mm. Rolled out the with the lead time on check. Let's with the lead time on the Uh, 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 much wasn't. There really wasn't a point in building out. The defenses were in place, and the buildings were built, which there and there were enough buildings built up. There was and the facility that had been built are enough to cover. Ultra harbors enough. Yeah. Mm. 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 Well, it's enough to cover the plan currently planned product. Hmm. Uh. Hmm. Uh. 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 Mm, uh, 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 card. There were a few. Um, Given that anything passed, given that most of the effort being put toward was being put towards bringing product lines on uh, up and running. In time for the first in a couple of months. Oh, let's see. The various technicians arrayed across. Pause for a moment. The in-house photo sensors are working according to expectation. Mm, uh, mm, mm, are performing quite um so we don't need to worry about our so have our approach have been producing so have the um are achieving acceptable yield, and we have managed to figure out an appropriate layering process for those for that jump sale compound use and garlic. Before one of them is oh wait. Save that. Let's Are we ready for the full? The hold up? Not no. We are yeah, I know, whatever. Okay, we're still doing decent. Not a moment. We are working on build out the working on building out the full-scale production facility. Full not. Okay. Then we should be in time to announce to deliver the jacks with our own jacks. Instead, of a commercial. The big one. Let us update on the and we might be able to win that. With that contract for local to supply some of the local repair, the local station. Ray. Progress on the successful on the fusion. What about the future? Anyway. I heard some issues, sourcing. I'm I need to know how much time we have before. What's the time we have to secure some secure the superconductor. Where things are progressing. But there have been some hold-ups regarding some of the more delicate components. But we expect full automation in about another. So we expect that the delay should be no longer. So we should the delay should not be longer than a couple. Also, then another month. Do we need that? If the super if we are being delayed for other reasons. Anyways, I can get that. So I can shop around a little more for some better prices on I am working on the next chapter of Marching Across the Inner Sphere, which is the story that I wrote to test this. I've got this fingers crossed fully working. I had to fix a couple of things after the after the end of stream yesterday, like when I had a little bit of free time here and there. I had to fix like I think 2 or 3 issues. So I'm testing it. I've been writing this story to test this system so far. And with any luck, we won't see anything wrong. And in a couple weeks, I think in about 3 weeks, I think I'll feel comfortable posting posting this as an official what do you call it? Pre-release update. And yeah. I think once I finish 2 chapters, so 3 weeks or 2 chapters, whichever happens first. Right? But yeah. If you're wondering what this story is about, the March is basically a system for is basically a power set. I think I've mentioned it before, right? That this is a power set that you can give any character, and it's basically like a tech guy / inventor power set. And yeah, so I've been writing this story, Marching Across the Inner Sphere, to make sure that it's working well. And yeah, it's as I mentioned before, it's available under CC BY, which means that if you want to use it in like a published story or whatever, just like add a little note in the prologue or the footnotes that says you can find the March of Creation used in this story at mesequel.com/project/MOC, and you'll get dumped here. Yeah. And like the actual code is available too, so now we are gonna have a downloadable version for like, because it's shifted to pure JavaScript instead of JavaScript and WebAssembly. It's going to be able to like run locally. Like this is running locally without even a server, right? This is just running off of the HTML file. As long as the CSS file and the JavaScript file are in the same directory, it should work fine. And yeah, so I want to get a couple chapters in to rebuild my backlog. Oh, Twitch died. Wait, Twitch is still saying excellent on my end. Yeah, even if I refresh it, it says excellent. Not sure what's up with that. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that. But yeah, I'm trying to get a couple more chapters in to rebuild my backlog a little bit. I'm down to just 4, as you can see here. So I want to get that I want to start pushing that back up so that I can keep up my once every 2 weeks planned schedule for the foreseeable future and be able to work on some other projects. But yeah, previously I was just kind of posting them as and when it was as and when they were done. Then I tried to build up a bit of a backlog, and then I decided that I was going to be generous, and I did double posts for Christmas and New Year's. So I lost 4 from my backlog, and now I just want to build that up a little bit, at least by another 2 this week. And then I think I'm going to try and do for 2 every 2 weeks. Like 2 between every chapter upload. And that'll be sort of my goal so that I still have time to work on other projects while I'm also keeping up with this. Yeah. On a bulk deal. I guess that puts me on the Notepad. So that keeps me on Notepad for now. Oh, you mean like actually finishing a story? Yeah, that's always messy. I think I've only ever finished one story, and that was because I wrote myself into a corner. So I just decided to end it at a reasonable time rather than trying to push for yeah, oh yeah, I still need to finish reading that. I still have the link like somewhere over here, the paste bin that I need to read. Where's the paste bin? It's somewhere around here. Oh, okay. Notepad. For now then. Speaking of which, we covered the sensors. What is the status update on the I want to have eyes over our we've finished building. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I have some idea. So like the thing is, I've got far too many ideas, right? I've got an add-on for Godot that I want to make in the near future, which is based around using word embeddings for character AI, and I want to do. If I have time, I'm gonna be doing that, and I want to build a game around that as a proof of concept, and then I want to do what's it called? I want to do a build out of I want to do a build out of that AI manager system you talked about. I've got this that I'm doing, and then I also have a bunch of certs that I have to finish, and then I'm also looking at possibly doing basically what I want to do is I want to create an AI where the AI system isn't focused around like text generation, because that's like fairly simple. What I want the AI to focus on is what I call like a desire engine, where you can build out like an AI system that's focused on... Yeah, anyways. Yeah, the consistent narration is the hardest part of that, right? But yeah, I want to do a desire engine at some point. I have some ideas on how to do it. And then there's, of course, my streamer bot replacement, because I'm planning on fully moving over to Linux. Oh, no. The desire engine is like an NPC module that's basically like using some of the tech behind AI, not actually at AI, because that's too resource intensive, but some of the tech behind that to create NPCs that have like personalities, right? Where you can define like general parameters. No, it's not that. It's that you can define a character's personality, and then it can adapt to any situation, right? It can decide whether it enjoys like an arbitrary it can decide whether it enjoys an arbitrary activity or a gift or whatever else, right? So if you're talking about like an RPG where you have to build like social links with your characters, you don't need to program like you don't need to program a specific reaction to every single possible gift that you can give to an NPC. You can just give it you can just give it an item, and then based on the embeddings that the item has, the characters can decide, oh, I like this, or oh, I don't like this, and by how much they like it or don't like it, and also activities and different other people based on their appearance or on the stuff they've said or whatever else, right? So the idea is there's this module that acts as like, we already have combat AI. I want a narrative AI package that you can just like include as part of a thing, and then you can randomly generate characters if you want, or like have characters inherit traits based on like a simulated childhood. You can procedurally generate them, or you can have them inherit traits, or you can have them fit specific roles. And yeah. So yeah, that's something I really want to focus on, and that's like why I'm trying to build up a backlog, right? Because if I can build up enough of a backlog on this goes from a basically daily commitment to, okay, I get a couple chapters done, and then I have like 2 weeks until the next time I need to do it, and the end goal is to have enough backlogged that I've got like 25 backlogged, which is like for a year, releasing once every 2 weeks. Well, 26 backlogged, because 52 weeks in a year, right? So I've got 26 backlogged, then I can keep up a general, or I guess I make an even 30, so that I can account for like special occasions and stuff, where I do double posts. And yeah. And well, I'm currently at 4, and my chapters are all about 4,500 words long. So seems reasonable. I got up to like 9 in December, right? That's how far I'd managed to push my backlog. So if I can get up to 30 by end Feb, then I'll be quite happy. Yeah, it seems reasonable. I mean, I usually only write for about like an hour or two a day, but I can try at least for now. I'm not sure I'm gonna hit. The goal is what 30 by end of February, right? If I can find any say like a couple of days of free time, I can really book in the words but like right now my only goal for today is to hit about actually it's to finish up in the next 15 minutes because I need to leave. But yeah, handling the first two to get used to the processes. But we're on to the automation. We should schedule a proper planning meeting. Set date with what is Jun's assistant's name? Yeah, Holly. Holly. Sorry, set a date with Holly. Set a time. Holly. Did I say 6th of November? What date is that? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Was it 2994? We want 6th November. I was a holiday for tomorrow. I want to get a good idea of the before the weekend. Ah, yes. The technician, the project lead, was cut off as the phone on the table started. It was only a moment before Jin accepted the from Delany. The emerged. By the way, this is the plans that I have for the story. I just need to expand it and then hope that like some perk roll that Jun gets is not going to be is not going to absolutely destroy this. We've received notice. Notice that. Yeah, like in theory, I've kept it general enough that the only thing that will change is how things get done as opposed to what gets done where. And like a lot of what is planned right now is entirely out of Jun's control, right? it's Jun on the defensive. So in theory, oh yeah, I need to update my not concept, current chapter rules. I did put them here, right? I did. Good. Updated to pre-release. We've received notice that the so that pirates entered the system. And according to my contact in the IDF, not IDF, IAF, they have taken the Zenith jump. It says recharge. A sudden fell over the room. You're sure? It's expected to fall sometime soon, but they've already captured the jump ship that was docked there. The administration is keeping a lid on things at the moment, but at least three drop ships. A dropship with an ASF wing has been sent to reclaim the station. What did I name the one on Illyria? Juma. Juma turn. Are you are you safe where you are? I'm close enough to the Calm Star facility to take shelter there if I need to. I'm close enough to the Calm Star facility that it shouldn't so that any attackers so that to take shelter there if I need to, and then then stay. Then I need you to hunker down and keep us abreast of any updates, especially if we hear anything. Yes. The hell did I name? Uh, um, get your military. Okay. Military. What Norwegian? This. Norwegian military title. Corporal. Then get your to begin preparing and feedback. Evacuation back to Omua if things look they are getting as if they're going to get back. Best of luck. Won't need it, so. As the line clicked, you may ungracing before Grayson spoke up. You don't. Jin nodded. If I don't, pirates would risk either so Yuma should his head even if it doesn't pan out, we can't afford to be caught Hmm. Uh, uh, mm, we can't afford. You won't need to worry about it for now. Anyways, you've been reassured. There too. Uh, this level readiness shouldn't impact, right? We will let you if there is anything in the floor. Land. Coming. If there's any, if they start making progress. I wouldn't say. Juma. Interject. I mean, it's it's not standard for pirates to target a location like jump station. So like a recharge station, like not standard for a target to hit a location. Yes. It's you think this is something more that do you he but something about this doesn't sit right. So, there's There's something about this that doesn't. Pirates would normally avoid getting anywhere close to something like the recharge station is fairly decently armed. They must have taken some damage when they were and the fact that they were capturing it at all is very. He may have nodded. That level risk to an expensive asset like web is I usually don't think that I haven't heard of any attacks like that in these. And get me more info on the pirate. Still, just keep things under control, and perhaps prepare to receive. Prepare the barracks for our. Prepare the housing for the Dalmatia office. If the parrots to start burning. If we get any, that's the best for now, at least. Gina nodded. Gina nodded. We don't have the information. Wait for more detail. Detailed decision. We need everything under lockdown. So we need to start preparing it. You know. Juma. Nice. To the around most gathered calls down the just I just heard from Dalmatia. 3 jumps. So 3 the pirate jump ship has jumped back to out of the system, and 2 of the 3 drop ships are burning. I'm getting everyone together in the green meeting room, in the big meeting room. He By the time Jim was Jim was among his boss. Ice gripping there. Jin arrived to mostly. By the time everyone had arrived, the it wasn't much long. Jin didn't have to wait long for everyone to make it to the make it to the therefore I'm going to make it to the Jima was going over things, muttering under his as he rehearsed. Then as they once the loss of the project managers was in place. It was in the room. It's official. As I informed you previously, 3 dropships are burning for Illyria. Seems 2 pirate say up 2 pirate pods and captured merchant. Seems that they have they are expected to arrive the planet in blah 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 in approximately 9 days. It seems that they are taking a slightly non-standard approach to avoid the IAF. IS the ISF coming in for an interest. What's the state of the recharge station? The parts have Union and there. The jump ship. Out. Jump ship. Dropship capacity is 3. No, not a Leviathan. Monolith? No, not a monolith. Odyssey? I want something with the yeah, 4. That's what I was thinking. Oh, that's a clan tech ship. Inner sphere fighter carrier. Okay. Dropship capacity 4, royalty. Have a leopard doctor. Jump ship. And 2 leopards. Doctor. After a second one arrived. The room. So have a union and ASFs. Doctor. It seems like they have full control over people. The room was quiet. Here this way. Um, um, uh, Union. 3 pirate leopards and the captured Union. The pirates currently have a wing. That's have 2 wings of ASF assets. Yeah, sure. Oh, I've gone way assets. And Union. That's it, and a Union. Off there. Premises. Hmm, uh, hmm, the pirates currently have 2 wings of assets. The and 2 the the jump ship yeah. Wouldn't it make more sense to have linguistics as a subset of communication? You have communication that breaks down into linguistics, which is understanding language, cryptography, which covers like securing communication, and then you have secure communication. And you have teaching, which is about information transfer, and then you can have another one that's like manipulation or whatever. Uh, yeah, because you can technically consider steganography a form of linguistics if you like squint and twist your head a little bit. Maybe you can put linguistics and steganography under encoding, which is about like, or maybe recording. So you have communications that goes to recording, and then recording splits off into um language and like steganography, right? Because you're talking about like how you're storing data at that point. Jumped out of the system when another merchant came in with the a merchant came in, which means that they have Yeah, that makes sense. And medicine doesn't. Medicine would be a subset of science, wouldn't it be? Because you're talking, unless you're talking about theoretical science and engineering, or like theoretical science and like practical science. You want to split it that way? Like, why is medicine considered separate from science? Oh, sure. But yeah, I actually need to drop off before I keep going for too long. But yeah, let me just check if I've hit 66,000 words, and I have. So let's do the inaugural real roll of the new roller. Hmm. Nice. And it was a failed roll. And apparently I forgot to update this thing. Just a little bit more magic, nothing else. Okay. Hmm. Technical skills. Okay. So. Okay, makes sense. Anyways, I need to drop off now. Cheers. Have a good evening. I've gone like a half an hour over what I wanted to. Bye.